Hi guys, maayong adlaw. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you will be notified for new uploads in the future. So for today's video, I will be presenting to you about solving problems involving simple interest. For the lesson objective, at the end of this video, you should be able to illustrate simple interest. Number 2, you should be able to solve problems on simple interest. This lesson requires us to have a prior knowledge on the following. Number 1, definition of simple interest, principal, rate, and time, changing percentage to decimal, and conversion of units. So to start, suppose you are in dire need of money to pay for your tuition. Your friend agreed to let you borrow an amount on the condition that you must pay the top-up amount within 6 months. In this situation, amount borrowed is the principal, and the top-up amount is called the interest, and of course, the duration or the given period is called time. In this example, we have 6 months as our duration or time. And lastly, the percentage of increase is called rate. In dealing with simple interest, we need to be acquainted with these terms: principal, interest, time, and rate. So before we start, let's have first this triangle. This triangle illustrates the formula in finding each of the interest, the principal, rate, and the time. I for the interest, P for the principal, R for the rate, and T for the time. So if we are going to solve for the interest, the formula to use is I equals PRT. It means I, which is the interest, over the principal times the rate times the time. When we solve for the interest, we just simply multiply the given principal, the rate, and the time. Multiply everything, that will give us the interest. How about if we are going to solve for the principal? So if the principal is unknown or the P is unknown, our formula is P is equal to interest over rate times the time. That's for the principal. For the rate, we have R, or the rate, is equal to the interest over the principal times the time. So that is R equals I over T. How about we are to solve for time? We are going to solve for time. Use the formula P is equal to I over PR. That means the interest over the principal times the rate. So these are the formula to use to solve for the interest, for the principal, for the rate, and for the time. For example, we are given principal is equal to 5,000, the rate is equal to 3.5%. By the way, the rate is in percentage form, but we need to change this one to decimal when we substitute this one to the formula. So when we say 3.5% in decimal is 0.035. Okay? Suppose our time is 3 years, and of course we need to solve for interest. So for the solution, since our unknown is the interest, so we need to use the formula I equals PRT, the principal times the rate times the time. So what we need to do is just simply substitute these values to the formula. So we will have the principal as 5,000, rate of 3.5 in decimal is 0.035, and our time in years is 3. So to solve for the interest, we just simply multiply everything, which is equal to 525 pesos. So our interest is 525 pesos with the principal of 5,000 with a duration of 3 years and the interest rate of 3.5%. Let's proceed to the next example. For example, we are given the principal of 110,000 pesos, Our time is 5 years. And this time, we are given the interest of 9,150 pesos. And we need to solve for the rate. For the solution, since we are going to solve for the rate, so we will use this formula, R equals I over T times T. If we are going to substitute this given to the formula, so we will have the I of 9,150, the principal of 110,000 pesos, and our time is 5. Multiply 110,000 times 5, that would give us 550,000. Then to solve for the rate, we just simply divide 9,150 divided by 550,000 pesos. That will give us 0.01664, or in percentage, that is 1.66%. How about we are given a problem? Solve this problem. A businessman invested 300,000 in a stock market. After 5 years, the money earns an interest of 8,230 pesos. What is the interest rate of the investment? This time, our principal money invested is 300,000 pesos. The time duration is 5 years, and we are given the interest of 98,230 pesos. And we are to solve for the interest rate, meaning the R is unknown. So since this is a worded problem, we need to identify what are the given. So our principal is 300,000 pesos. I, the interest, is already given, which is 98,230 pesos. And our time in years is 5. And of course, we need to solve for the interest rate. Now, since interest rate is unknown, we'll just simply use the formula, which is R equals I over T. So we have this given, substitute this given to the formula, that will give us the I, which is 98,230, the principal is 300,000, and the time is 5. This time, we multiply 300,000 to 5, that would give us 1,500,000. When we divide 98,230 divided by 1,500,000, that will give us 0.06548. Now, in percentage, if we are going to change this one to percentage, we just simply move decimal two decimal places to the right. So that would give us 6.55%. Our rate for this problem would be 6.55%, meaning 98,230 pesos is earned a principal of 300,000 and with a duration of 5 years with a rate of 6.55%. So this is now the interest of investment, the rate of investment. Let's proceed to another example. How long will it take for a principal of 50,000 pesos to earn an interest of 7,500 if the interest rate is set at 2.8%? In this case, we are told to find the time. It's very clear with the problem, how long. So this indicates we have to solve the time. So to identify the given, of course, our principal is 50,000. This is the amount that is being invested. And the interest is also given, which is 7,500. And our rate is 2.8%, or in decimal, that is 0.028. And we are going to solve for time. Since time is unknown, so we need to use the formula for time, which is P equals I over PR. So our I, or interest, is 7,500. Our P, or the principal, is 50,000. And our rate, or the R, is 0.028. So we will use the decimal. We multiply 50,000 times 0.028. By the way, you are allowed to use calculator in dealing with simple interest or in mathematics of investments. So that is equal to 1,400. We divide 7,500 by 1,400. It would give us 5.3571, or if we round this off, we will have 5.4 years. This is the number of years that it takes the investment of 50,000 to earn 7,500 pesos with an interest rate of 2.8%. Okay, that's it. Before I go, practice solving this problem. Number one, Randy invested his monthly allowance in a savings account that earns an interest of 3.5% per year. If he invested 5,000, how much interest shall he earn after 3 years? Number two, find the principal amount for an investment that earns an interest of 12,600 with an interest rate of 2.9% per year. The money was invested for 5 years. For your questions and suggestions, please write in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, like and share to your friends. Thank you and God bless.